of the lamination sheets, so I went with the 10 mil, and they're gonna last a long time. I don't know if I'm more excited about that or I feel like I'm equally excited. Oh, my big boy.
So big. He's so big.
Are you kidding? It's broken.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, I'll follow on. Golden, golden, golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing.
Do you want to read a book?
Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Walked up the river by my son. Feet stepped over splinters of moon. I'll follow
Eggs. You ready for breakfast? Let's go.
I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Another dramatic turn.
What are you doing?
This whole thing plays out.
To all of my stay-at-home mamas, do you ever hear random noises? We live in townhomes, so there is someone on either side of us, but sometimes I'll hear stuff and I'm like, what was that? This is what we have currently for our toy rotation. I just had some stuffed animals, books. We had this carrot planter, which I think I might keep out because he really enjoyed this week. A train set, these little cars, music, which we love to have music, a puzzle, which he's been getting really into lately, and then this little shape thing. He just loves to dump it out. So yeah, let's get right into it. I think I have an idea of what I want to do, but we'll see what we come up with.
Mountain laurel high spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing.
Okay, so this is our finished product. I'll like walk through each thing, but just a few simple switch outs. So I obviously put this little owl and this hedgehog. This is exactly why I switch out his stuffed animals, because he gets so excited whenever he sees new ones. New ones. I put out a couple of our favorite Easter books. This one is new. I think we got it at King Soopers. And then we've had this since last year. It's already been a year. I can't believe it. I like to keep the top shelf with things that aren't very heavy, like little board books and stuffed animals, because then he can grab them down and I don't have to worry about him hurting himself or something bonking him in the head. And then here on the second shelf, I just did a little basket full of these little monster trucks. He really likes these. So I just did some of them in this little basket so he can easily pull them down. And then, like I said, this carrot planting activity. Do you want to show them how you harvest carrots? Can we show them how you harvest the carrots? Good job, honey. I did want to keep this out just because we did have a lot of fun with it. I tried to put that car away that he's playing with right now, but he was not having it. And then we did this puzzle instead of the other puzzle. I actually have to like turn it on, but it makes all of the different animal noises. He hasn't played with this in a while. His fan favorite, which is our piano. I gotta turn it on. Can you show him how it works? Can you show him how it works? Good job. And then I did switch out music. We have a music basket every single week. He always shows interest in music, and he's obsessed with me doing this. And I just thought like bells and things that he could like shake would be a good little theme for this week. And then lastly, he has this little dump truck that makes noise. We like to do a variety of electronic toys and then like the majority of like independent play. And then we always keep the kitchen the same. I am going to be getting him a new little kit with like dishes and stuff so we can like play, eat. But he loves this cutting activity. Sometimes he will cut with the knife, but he really likes to pull them apart and put them back together. And in here, we just keep his fruits together and vegetables, and then, oh, just like random toys in here. And then like the dairy, the bread, and the meat. And I like to keep them all organized, and then he can kind of like open it up and play with them, and then I'll like reset it that night before he goes to bed. And then I always keep like a pot in here, and he can like independently play and use his imagination. Right now, he's really into Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. This has been a favorite since I can remember. Since he was born, he loves Peekaboo I Love You. Highly recommend if you have a little one. He's been super into Duck and Goose, which I am not mad about because it just helps you learn how to count. And then this is our go-to, as you can see, it's a little beat up, our go-to bedtime book, and we read it every single night and most days before nap time. So yeah, that is our toy rotation. That is kind of how I do our toy rotation. I don't really have like a criteria of what I put over there. Obviously, I will try to do like a puzzle, some sort of like independent, like the putting the shapes in the box or doing like the little picking carrots. We love to do the music box, and I love to put like some themed books up there. Depending on like what the season is or the holiday that's coming up. I was looking for St. Patty's Day books, but they don't really have much, so we're just jumping right to Easter. I originally was inspired to toy rotate because of Milena. I'm sure some of you know who she is, but she is a mom influencer who also does YouTube, and just all the benefits that she said. I'll put some like little info on the screen about toy rotating, and you can pause and read or screenshot and save for later. But it's very good for your child's development and encouraging that independent imaginative play. I feel like that's so healthy for their brain, and We see such a big difference in how much he wants to play, and if we like just need him to play in here for a minute, if we're rotating the toys, even just like every 2 weeks or every month, whatever you can do. We personally do once a week. This last time it was pretty busy the last couple of weeks, so the toys that were out for 2 weeks. And as you can see, he's very excited with his new toys. All he wants to do is play and read. It makes my heart so happy to see him happy, and if just doing this little thing once a week can do that and make such a difference, then it's worth it to me. I also find that it makes me more excited to play with him. Not that I'm not excited to play with him, but if you're a mom or a parent, you know that it can sometimes get a little bit repetitive, especially playing with the same toys, or if you just have all of your toys out in a big toy box, it can just feel like you're just doing the same thing over and over again. So it's nice to have a little like refresh, reset, and have some different games and toys to play with. But yeah, overall, I love toy rotation. I feel like it works really well for our family. It's not for everybody, and not everybody has that time. But I do think that if you have the time and you're finding that your kid is getting bored or not wanting to play with their toys, or you're getting bored, not wanting to play with your kid, which is totally normal. Don't feel bad if you are feeling like you don't want to play with your kid. Maybe try toy rotating and you might just be a little bit more excited like I am. Hi, can I have a kiss? Oh, my big boy. How do they grow so fast?
He's so big. He's so big.
A little update on Cooper. He's huge. His favorite things are cars and Mickey Mouse. Huh? You love cars? What does a car say? He loves his tongue. Can you do it? Can you go? Yeah. Can you stop growing? I also quickly wanted to share this sweater before we get off of here for a little bit. Actually got it from the ARC thrift store. I don't know exactly what brand it is, but I was looking for something like this because we're going camping in May. We're gonna go camping in South Dakota, which I do plan to vlog. I'm so excited for that. But this is super comfy. I'll try to find the brand and link it, but it was exactly what I was looking for. Don't you just love when you're thrifting and you have an idea of what you want and you find that exact thing? Because that was me yesterday.
Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things.
Grand Rising. You ready to play? Are those your stuffies? You want to play it? It has been like 3 or 4 hours since I last picked up the camera. I had a call for a session that I'm doing with a good friend. I'm going to wait until I do the session to talk more about it, but I'm really excited. I took so many notes. I'm really excited. Did I say I'm excited? I am just dedicated to taking back my power and feeling better in my body. As you may know, if you have been here for a while, I really aim towards living a natural and holistic lifestyle, and it's definitely a challenge in terms of that holistic healing is not linear, and it can feel like a roller coaster. It can feel like one thing after another, but you have to keep pushing and you have to keep using your tools and learning more. And so that is what I've been doing. Getting back to my movement practice, taking little moments like I showed you guys to journal and to just breathe before I go again, you know, in between nap times and just any time that I have downtime, really creating that space to take care of myself. So that's kind of what I've been doing. It was a great call. I'm really excited for our session. I do have some more laundry to finish, and we're having tacos for dinner, so I might show how we make our tacos. It's nothing special. We like to have tostadas, but I might have a burrito. I don't know. We have burrito wraps and tostadas, so we'll see. Honestly, since I didn't film too much today, I felt like maybe doing like a week in the life type thing, where I just vlog bits and pieces of the rest of the week and what we're doing and what we're getting into. So maybe we'll do that. I also have a package coming on tomorrow and then Sunday as well. So maybe I'll do a little unboxing for you guys as well, because I'm trying some new stuff and I'm really excited to share. And then I can update on how it works for me. We'll see.
Appalachian sunlight meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird sing. Golden, I'll follow only golden.
Good morning, you guys. It is the next day, Thursday. I actually think it's St. Patty's Day, so a happy St. Patty's Day. I wore my green leggings just intuitively. I just made a hot cup of green tea. I'm gonna let that steep for a little bit, and I wanted to chat really quick about morning routines and how it's honestly changed my life and how much I notice the difference in the vibe whenever I'm not doing my morning routine. So as most of you probably already know, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I take care of my son. He's 13 months old, and we have so much fun. I love being a stay-at-home mom, and I love being able to watch him grow and teach him. It is truly a blessing, and I'm so grateful. But one thing that I really noticed was that I was like losing that sense of self and that sense of like who I was aside from being a mom. This past 13 months have been really hard on me, and I had a really rough pregnancy as well. So I feel like I've kind of been through the ringer, and it's caused me to really disconnect from myself, which has impacted the vibe that I feel during every single day. And I'm the type of person, you know, I want to create a positive, loving, uplifting, upbeat environment for my child, because I know that that's what he thrives in. And whenever I'm not taking care of myself and I'm not creating space for myself, the vibe is just meh. So one thing that has helped me so much is doing a morning routine and doing a nighttime routine. Now, this is something that I haven't been super consistent with in terms of like, I'll do it for a week and then I'll fall off of it. And I notice such a big difference in the weeks that I do my morning routine and nighttime routine and the weeks that I don't do it. Just simply getting up and washing your face, putting on a fresh outfit that you like and feel comfortable in. I feel like I always used to like make all these crazy outfits and just like put things together, and I loved doing that. And even though it may not be everyone's cup of tea, and some people may think that girl is not like fashionably attuned, it made me feel good, and I felt good in my body and in my clothes, and I felt like it was a fresh, upbeat start to the day. especially doing like my skincare and just taking a moment to be with myself. Even just this moment right here, talking with you guys, drinking my cup of tea. Cooper is starting to wake up, but I typically will give him like 10 to 15 minutes to roll around and wake up, or he's a little grumpy. But if you don't have a morning routine and you're feeling that meh vibe, maybe try doing a morning routine and even a night routine if you can. I find that winding down and ending my day, really beginning my day and ending my day with myself and tending to myself, respecting myself, nourishing my body, and creating that space works wonders with my mental health and my physical health. I was able to get in a quick 10 to 15 minute yoga stretch this morning. I read my affirmations, got dressed, did my skincare, and now I am enjoying a cup of tea and chatting with you guys. And it just feels right. It feels like what I'm supposed to be doing. And when I'm not doing it, I don't feel this like motivated, inspiration, excitement for the day. And I love feeling like that. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't love to feel excited about life? I also find that it allows me to be more present and more engaged with Cooper. Not that I'm not present or engaged with him when I'm not doing my routines, but I just feel like I am more eager to be more imaginative and be more expressive whenever we're playing and I'm talking to him. And that is how I want him to remember me. And that is how I want him to learn to live his life, with excitement and with creating space for himself, because at the end of the day, our kids are watching us. So that is all I have to say about that. If you don't have a morning or nighttime routine and you're feeling like you're just not getting that time for yourself, take 10 minutes in the morning, take 10 minutes at night, and take care of yourself, because you deserve it, especially if you're a mama and you're taking care of a kid all day, or you're a nurse, or even a dentist, or, you know, whatever. You deserve to take care of yourself. So do that. I am supposed to get a package today that I'm really, really excited to get. It snowed outside, so I hope it doesn't get delayed. I feel like every time it snows or gets icy, packages are delayed, which I want everyone to be safe, the delivery drivers and everything, so I understand. But we shall see if I get it, and if I do, I'll do a little unboxing on here. But other than that, we're just gonna be hanging out. And I have some stuff to do around the house, so I'll just update you guys when something cool is going on. Okay, so I told you guys I would update you whenever something exciting was happening or something cool is happening, and something cool and exciting is definitely happening. I purchased some templates from Milena Ciciotti, Templates by Me, and I am so impressed. I got them printed out and laminated, so I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I'm pretty sure I got the ultimate pack that comes with everything, but I have multiple planners and like to-do list things, like books and stuff like that, so I didn't get her like daily planner type of things, but I did get the Preppin' and Plannin', I think it's called, printed. It's like the grocery meal plan pack. Okay, so here we go. The first one that I had printed off is the meals and the things to buy. I love this because I love planning out my meals already. I feel like it makes life so much easier. The color is phenomenal, and I got it printed out on regular, just like printer paper, and then I did the 10 mil. They have a 5 mil or a 10 mil of the lamination sheet, so I went with the 10 mil, and they're gonna last a long time, I can tell. And then the other one was the grocery list, and it has different categories for everything, so like fruits, veggies, meat and fish, drinks, household items, pantry, snacks, and dairy. I feel like that's gonna come in so handy. And then also the breakfast, lunch, and dinner Monday through Friday little planner. I'm so happy to have this because I typically will just write on like a sheet of notebook paper, and this is gonna look so much nicer on my fridge, and it's going to save so much paper, which I am trying to be more conscious about. Again, I feel like one point in my life when I didn't have a child, I was so into just living a more sustainable life, and I really want to get back to that because at the end of the day, our children are watching us and they mirror what we do, and I want him to learn that we need to take the necessary steps to be better to our earth and be more conscious of what we're consuming. Melena also recommended these markers for it because it's a wet erase versus dry erase. And I really like that idea because dry erase will smudge so easily. And like if Cooper's sitting on my lap and I'm writing this out, you know, it dries instantly once I write it out, and then you need like just a wet cloth to get it off. So I love that idea. I love this concept. I am really excited to use these. I will definitely update on how I like them and how they work for me and my family. And then I don't know if I'm more excited about that or like I feel like I'm equally excited, but I got the best package I've ever received in the mail ever. I'm so excited. I love Organic Olivia. If you're not familiar with her, she is a herbalist. She's super into Chinese medicine, working with herbs and just the holistic health aspect of things. And I love her. I trust her, and she backs up everything that she says, and she does her research. And so I feel really comfortable using her products, and I'm really excited to try them out and to see how they work for me. So let's just go ahead and open it. I got 2 different products that I'm really excited to try. I've been dealing with some hormone stuff that I'm pretty sure I've mentioned on here before. And then also just stress. I've been really stressed. Life has been super hectic lately. So I'm really excited for these products. It's so nicely packaged. Okay. So the first thing I got was the Adrenal Recovery. I am so excited to try this. I have heard such good things from so many people, and all of her reviews on her website were amazing and positive, and it pretty much worked for everybody that tried it. I will definitely do a little update after I use this for at least 30 days. It comes with 90 capsules, and you can take it 1 to 3 times a day. I'm thinking for the first month, I'm gonna take it 2 times a day, once in the morning and once at night. And then, or like in the morning and then, you know, late afternoon or something, like obviously space them out correctly, but, and then just once a day for the second month, and then that will use up my first bottle. So maybe in 2 months, I will do an update on this and let you guys know how it worked for me. But as a stressed out mama who also loves to connect with people on social media and is just living in this crazy, beautiful world, I feel like this is a must, and I really want to start taking care of myself better, so this is a step towards that. And then the other product that I got, everything is so pretty, is the Flow Balance PMS Rescue. My periods and my cycle and even just like ovulation symptoms have been off the wall. And I never really dealt with that before I had my son. I just feel like pregnancy and postpartum was such a shock on my body. And I intuitively have felt it ever since. So doing things like this and being proactive, I feel like are going to steer me in the right direction. I also have a holistic midwife appointment later on, or early April. I had to reschedule it. But early April. So I'm going to be finding answers. This is your sign. If you have not been feeling great in your body and you've been feeling run down and drained, this is your sign to be proactive, take the steps that you need to take, and take back your power in your health and how you're feeling, because you're worth it. Especially if you're a mama or somebody who's working full time, you are worth it and you deserve to feel good in this life. So yeah, I'm gonna try this as well. I will probably also just do a update on this and how it has helped me whenever I do a little update on this one. So in a couple months, I will let you guys know. Cooper's over it. He's getting tired. He took a very, very short nap earlier, so he's gonna go down for a nap. I have a one-on-one consult after that, and then I'll probably check in. But yeah, I'll do a little update in 2 months on this and let you guys know how much it's helped me. I just have the best feeling about it. I know it's gonna work. Okay, I made Cooper some breakfast, and I just wanted to quickly go over the little templates. I used them to meal plan for next week. I always meal plan on Fridays. I feel like it just makes the weekend easier because we typically will go grocery shopping on Saturdays or Sundays, and it's just easier for me to get it done first thing Friday morning and not have to like rush around and come up with things on the spot on the weekends, because I just find that they're so busy and we're just spending time together, and I don't really want to spend, 30 to 40 minutes, which is normally what it takes me to plan dinners, because I like to have a little bit of variety. You don't want to eat the same thing over and over. We obviously have our staples and the things that we like, but I try to rotate through them so we're not having the same thing every single week. First impression of these templates, they're such good quality. Like I said, I got the thicker ones and I honestly just love it, especially paired with these markers. They don't smear or smudge. Cooper grabbed these a couple of times and they don't wipe off, and it's so nice. So I highly recommend these. Anything to make mom life more enjoyable and aesthetic. Am I right? These are definitely an upgrade from my notebook paper on the fridge. I ended up planning out all of the meals on this week's meals and things to buy. I wrote everything out here that I was going to make for the week, and then all of like the extra meal ingredients that we needed to buy on this side. And then I put everything together on this beautiful little grocery list, and it looks so nice. It was so much more fun to plan it on these templates. And like I said, anything to make mom life and like homemaking life more enjoyable. So yeah, I just ended up taking all of these ingredients and adding it over here, and then also adding our staples on here as well. And then typically I will just transfer this over to my phone. I like to use my little notes app, and I make little those little circles that you can fill in and check off, like a little checklist, and that works really well for us. So I am very pleased with these templates. I will put the link for them down below. Milena, you did amazing. So yeah, that is how I meal plan, and that is what we're having for next week. Okay, I got my last package that I was expecting, and I wanted to do a quick unboxing because I think that I'm gonna end the vlog here. It was a little longer than I thought it was on the first day, and I'm like, I'm gonna do a week in the life, which I'm glad I did. But I don't wanna make it too long, so let's just open this. I'm really excited. Okay, so the first thing I want to show, Cooper's dumping straws out, is this period cup. It is called the Salt Cup, a soft menstrual cup. I got the size regular in the gray color. I will take it out, but I kind of don't want to touch it until I sanitize my hands. I will obviously sanitize this too before I use it. But if you're not familiar with a period cup or a menstrual cup, I will post some info on the screen for your viewing, reading pleasure. But I feel like these have definitely changed the game for me in terms of my cycle and how I feel whenever I'm on my cycle. And it just makes me feel cleaner. And yeah, I've never been a fan of tampons. I've never been a fan of pads. But yeah, this is what she looks like. It's sort of right up there. I actually used to use the Diva cup. And I've heard really good things about the Salt Cup. I needed a new cup. I've had the one that I had for about over 6 months, I'm pretty sure. So I am excited. You can wear these up to 12 hours, and it comes with a small capacity and a regular. I think the small is for light/normal flow, first time user and pre-birth, which I used to use the small until I had Cooper. The regular is for tampon capacity, normal/heavy flow, high capacity, high cervix. Typically after you have a baby, you'll have to use the second one up. So always just, I think that they come with a pack that has 2 so that you can try both of them and see which one works best for you. But I just go with the regular since I have had a kid. I'm really excited. I will definitely do an update on this when I update on everything else in a couple of months. That's the worst one you can play with right now. The second thing that I got are these little bra extenders. I always have a problem with bras, which is why I don't own any real bras until recently. I picked up a couple of different kinds. and they fit really good on like the girls, but around this is always like just a little too tight, a little too snug. I'm also the type of person that doesn't like to feel suffocated, which is why I haven't really ever worn bras in a really long time. But there's some shirts that I'd like to wear and dresses and stuff that just don't look good with a sports bra or like without a bra. So I'm hoping that these will do the trick. I think that you just like hook this on the clasp, and then you can like clasp the other end to this, and it's stretchy and gives you, I don't know, maybe 3 inches more width around. So I'm really excited to try these. I'll also update on how I like them. And then the last thing, I have needed some new claw clips. The other claw clips that I've definitely worn them in my videos before. Sorry, I was looking at my candle. I've definitely worn my black and yellow claw clip in my other videos, and the only thing I have to say about those, I got them from Shein. They were like $1 for both of them, and they're just so heavy and almost too big. Like, I have long hair, but it's thin, so I feel like having that big clip, I didn't really need such a big heavy duty clip, and so I'm excited to have these. These feel super lightweight. Are you kidding? It's broken. Well, one of them is already broken in 2 spots. I will be having them send me a new one. Other than that, they seem pretty good quality. I know that if you like hit them too hard, like claw clips can be rather touchy. So I'm not gonna judge it just by that. I know also Amazon workers are not always the most gentle, which I understand. I feel like that's such a hard job to do. My hair needs washed. It's Friday. I've also seen people do like really cool things with the claw clips. I'm still trying to get good at them. Yeah, they're so much more lightweight. I'm gonna have to mess around with them, obviously, but I'm pleased with the ones that I do have. It came with this like light peachy color. I don't know if you can see. And then this brown color. It's a little bit different color on camera. And then a dark brown and a black. So I'm very pleased with them, other than the broken clip that I received. But I will be writing them a review, and hopefully they will just send me a new pack maybe. But I'll keep you updated on that too. I am honestly very pleased with everything that I received. I needed a little self-care package, a few packages. There's just things that I needed. And I'm always happy to share the things that work for me. So I will definitely be updating on how everything works for me here in the next couple of months. I like to give things a chance to work and like settle in. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. But I appreciate you watching this week's video. I know it's been a few weeks since I posted, but I feel like I'm finally, I know I say this every time, but I just feel like I'm finally like stepping into this new version of me and really getting into a routine and getting into my rituals and feeling more like myself more and more every day. I feel like I lost myself there for a while, but when you become a mom, you turn into a whole different person. You are like reborn as well, like right along with your child. So I am excited for what life has in store for us. There's so much that is happening here in the future, and I am excited to share. There's chaos happening behind me, so I'm gonna tend to that, but I will see you guys next week. Bye.